I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload that last video because it went over 15 minutes. Oh well. If it uploads, it uploads. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, I'll try to get it in 15 minutes. Okay, here. All right. Wrong again. How so? By the way, this video series is called "O Muslim, What Are the Lamps If They Are Not Stars?" All right. When I read my words, I'll use this side of my face. When I read the Muslims, I'll use that side of my face. Okay. Wrong again. How so? What this person said in the video was that the sky or clouds was not able to fall down on them. You think he would say that in this day and age? Think, please. But had you read my prior comment, you would have known that sky refers to outer space, etc. Right. Which Quran 22 verse 65 says would fall on you if not held up by Allah. The Yusuf Ali version simply put rain, which is not correct. Right, he said rain, because he knows that the real meaning of the Quran makes absolutely no sense when the sky is not an object, quote, is not an, quote, object without cracks that can fall upon you. You really think you said, you really think Allah needs to hold up the sky? Think, please, Quran 22:65, and then I give the Arabic here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what I say to him. You really think old Allah needs to hold up the sky? Think, please. This is Quran 22 verse 65, and here's the Arabic. There's the Arabic. And here's what it sounds like. There. This is from Islam Awakened here. Okay. This is the literal word. This is the literal English from Islam Awakened's take on that scripture. Goes, do you not see that Allah has been added, subjected to you? What is been added? In the earth, do you not see that Allah has subjected to you what is in the earth, and the ships that sail through the sea by his command? And he withholds the sky lest it falls on the earth except by his permission? Indeed, Allah to mankind is full of kindness, most merciful. Oh, let's see what Quran 22:65 says in different translations from Islam Awakened, shall we? This is what it says in Muhammad Asad. Art thou aware that it is God who has made subservient to you all that is on earth, and the ships that sail through the sea at his behest, and that it is he who holds the celestial bodies in their then in the orbis is added, so that they may not fall upon the earth otherwise than by his leave? Verily God is most compassionate toward us, toward men, a dispenser of grace. Pictel, hast thou not seen how Allah hath made all this in the earth subservient unto you, and the ship runneth upon the sea by his command? In other words, it's not the buoyancy of the water and the wind, it's Allah doing it, even though the Quran says, even though Muslims say that Allah can't come into his creation. And he holdeth back the heaven from falling on the earth unless by his leave. Though Allah is for mankind full of pity, merciful. Yusuf Ali has it this way. Yeah, Allah controls the boats, and by his command, that's Allah's command, he withholds the sky. Then they add rain. Yusuf Ali adds rain. From falling on the earth except by his leave. In other words, Yusuf Ali knows that it's really stupid to think that the sky is going to fall, so he has to put it as rain and not the universe. Okay, Shakir has it as, and he withholds the heaven from falling on the earth except with his permission. Khan has it as, he holds back the sky from falling on the earth. Bakhtir has it as, and the boats run through the sea by his command, and he holds back the heaven so it not fall on the earth, but by his permission. He holds back the heaven so that it doesn't fall upon the earth. Irving has it as he holds back the sky from falling down upon the earth except by his permission. Yeah. The Clear Quran by Dr. Mustafa Khattab has it this way, and this guy is pretty smart. I mean, he can kind of make the Quran sound intelligent, so he has it this way. Do you not see that Allah has subjected to you whatever is in the earth, as well as the ships that sail through the sea by his command? Again, it's not the buoyancy of the water, it's not the buoyancy or the wind blowing it. It's Allah, even though Allah can't come into its creation. He, that's Allah, keeps the sky from falling down on the earth except by his permission. Kaskas has it as, and that he prevent heaven from falling on the earth without his permission, ? Abu Hay, as it is, he withholds the heaven lest it fall on the earth except by his permission. See, the sky is an object that can fall, according to the way the Quran is written. And then that gets the Muslim saying this. I am repeating, so you read this. Okay. This is mentioned in chapter 22, verse 65. Do you not see that Allah has subjected to you whatever is on earth, and the ships which run through the sea by his command? Sure, it isn't just water, buoyancy, and wind like science teaches. And he restrains the sky from falling upon the earth, unless by his permission. You believe that because indeed Allah to the people is kind and merciful. What if they aren't Muslim? The word in the Quran which is translated as to sky is asama, which means the primary meaning of this word is elevation. That is, whatever is above, whether a short distance above like clouds or a long distance like stars and galaxies. Did you know that Muhammad believed the sky with its stars was so close that stars and lamps are used as missiles against the Satan in the lowest heaven, Earth's atmosphere? You think stars are literally chasing the Satan whenever you see a meteor burn up the Earth's atmosphere? Think, please. Quran has used this word in both the contexts in several other places. The opposite of the word is al-ard, which means anything which is beneath, that is earth. Which is, if true, it means the word which is translated as fall has many meaning, including to meet, to arrive. See meaning of its root word in Hans Wehr Dictionary. Right, I believe you there. In the context, if you read the verse again, it will become clear to you that Allah is holding up whatever is above, lest it meets with whatever is beneath, whereby the universe will collapse onto itself. How do you get that with Quran 22, verse 65? Think, please. In the Before Scriptures Bible, Jesus holds all things together, keeping the atoms from flying apart, it sounds, apparently. It is mentioned in the Quran that Allah, the Supreme, created the universe by splitting apart the heavens and the earth. Do not the unbelievers see that the heaven and the earth were joined together? No. And we made from water every living thing? Not according to science. It's hydrogen that everything supposedly came from, not water. And to get water, you have to fuse the hydrogen with oxygen. Will they not then believe? Chapter 21, verse 30. Not when we believe it's hydrogen that all matter came from. This verse alone, with the verse under question, Quran 22, verse 65, clarify that it is Allah alone who created the universe by splitting it apart. It doesn't say that in the Quran. It says Allah lifted the sky off the earth and to this day holds it up, keeping it from falling on us. And he alone is holding the whole universe. Let it collapse onto itself. Science teaches that the universe will spread out forever and might collapse on itself, but the Quran teaches that if we saw a fragment of the sky falling, we'd say clouds heaped up. You think I'd say that if I saw a part of the universe falling? Think, please. Another explanation of, quote, restraining the sky from falling upon the earth is restraining part of the sky, that is celestial bodies, that is asteroids, etc., from falling on earth and wiping out all humanity. Where does it say that in the Quran? Those whom Allah wills will benefit from from this explanation, and others will remain in state of denial. Especially when we know that meteors burning up the Earth's atmosphere aren't little stars used as missiles against the Satan, like the Quran also teaches. So, if you benefit from it, please pray for me. And if you want to remain in denial, then don't bother me with your questions. I don't want to waste my time on you. Don't want to think, eh? Okay. Allah does indeed hold up the sky. Right now, the Earth is at constant risk of asteroid big enough to hit the Earth and cause mass extinction and death of millions of humans. And if it hit, I'd say merely clouds heaped up? Think, please. Indeed, Allah is full of kindness and merciful. Only if you strap on a bomb and kill those who don't believe like you, true? I still don't see anything wrong. Quote, celestial bodies in orbit, aka meteors, asteroids, outer space, etc. I do, since the Quran says stars, lamps, used as missiles in the lowest heaven, sky, Earth's orbit, every time you see a meteor burning up the Earth's atmosphere. I do have a problem with that. And heavens referring to space. It makes more sense to have it as rain, since a meteor, the way Yusuf Ali had it, since a meteor isn't being held up by Allah over our heads, ready to fall if Allah should let it go. It's not that way. If you say, quote, merely clouds, then that means you're rejecting the possibility of a meteorite. Clouds fall on us all the time. That's what we call fog. So no, rain would not make any sense. And you must be the infidel the Quran is talking about. For you are saying a fragment of the sky is clouds. Fog is a cloud. If I saw a part of the sky that the Quran says is without cracks falling on the earth, I would not say clouds heaped up. You must be an infidel since you are saying it's clouds, that is fog. You seem pretty lost here, darling. The definition of sky is the region of the atmosphere and outer space seems seen from this earth. Therefore, it is obvious that this verse has to do with meteorites and asteroids which are sent from the heavens. Oh, I know Ali is wrong. I know Ali was wrong about it being rain. However, the Quran is written to make one think that the sky can actually fall on you or a part of it, if not held up by Allah. You think if Allah wasn't holding it up, the whole universe would shrink back and land on earth, meaning that the Quran says the sky was lifted off the earth? The thing is, the Quran blows it, and it is not clear signs at all, to the point where Ali has to say it's rain. Is clouds heaped up. Why is the Quran wrong? Because stars are not used as missiles in their lowest heaven, Earth's atmosphere, to chase away the Satan from spying on Allah. It's meteors burning up in the Earth's atmosphere, not stars, meteors. Not actual shooting stars, meteors. I'll stop it here.